So before we get some movement in today, I'm going to go ahead and prep lunch because I'm making chicken salad today, which sounds so good, but nobody likes warm chicken salad. So I want to get it prepped and in the fridge. So let me get my ingredients out and then we'll kind of walk through the recipe. So I've been making chicken salad a lot recently. It's just one of my family's like favorite go-tos. It's easy for lunch, easy to just kind of grab and go, and you can meal prep it ahead of time. So we need some chicken, and then depending on what kind of flavor you want to make it, you'll need those toppings. I kind of want to try a jalapeno recipe today, so I grabbed some jalapenos, celery, some fresh dill, and then I always use Greek yogurt and just like a little bit of mayo, and then we'll use seasonings and stuff too. But first, we're going to actually make the chicken. I've shown you guys how I make my chicken. It's the same depending on like basically any recipe I'm making, but we're going to make my chicken and then shred it and then kind of assemble everything. So today I'm gonna use my Caraway cookware, you guys. So when we lived in our condo, when we were still renovating this house, is when I first kind of dove into health and wellness and learning about food and learning about all these different things and like really opened my eyes to everything. And it's when I noticed we were using toxic, just like cheapo cookware in our house. So I was like, we're living in this condo. I want to treat ourselves to some nice cookware. So I invested in Caraway. That was probably 2.5 years ago now, and we have loved it ever since. My mom went ahead and bought the set. So I got like the baking set, the cookware set. We have like the frying pan, the sauteing pan, everything. I use it every day, usually multiple times a day. So I thought I'd share with you. They are sponsoring this portion of the video. If you're looking for non-toxic cookware, you will love. They will last you a really long time. They're also very beautiful. They're easy to take care of. So I'll show you how they work like in action today, even though if you've watched my videos for a while, you've probably seen them many times. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the pan heated up with some chicken. Okay, so also just little tip, you don't wanna use the aerosol spray. I have made that mistake in the past. You wanna just use like a tablespoon of butter or tablespoon of oil. These have a ceramic coating, so they're not gonna stick. Like your eggs are gonna be able to come off really easily, and you just need a little oil or a little butter, and then you wanna hand wash these. I'm gonna go ahead and season my chicken. You can use whatever seasonings you like. I usually do a little garlic, a little onion, salt and pepper, and then my favorite is also paprika. And you're gonna wanna go ahead and turn your oven on to like 425 as well, get that preheating. I make my steak the same way that I make this chicken, so if you've tried this recipe for chicken, you should try it for steak. Obviously, just don't cook it as long, depending on what temperature you like your steak. So the oil's heated up. We'll lay our chicken down, and I'll season the other side. Hopefully you can hear me over the chicken, but after you flip it, you wanna go ahead and throw this in your preheated oven. So I did like 5 minutes, then I flipped it. I'm also boiling some water to make some hard-boiled eggs for later. So we'll just throw that in there until the chicken reaches like 165 or whatever temperature you prefer. Here's our chicken, just pulled it out of the oven. I actually just throw it in here and I'm gonna go shred it. I like shredded chicken for my chicken salad, but obviously if you're eating this for dinner or whatever, you can just leave the chicken like this, slice it up. It's so good. My family loves it this way. I make it for dinner like at least once a week, but I'm gonna shred it up for the chicken salad and then we'll assemble and time to get it in the fridge. Also, you guys, if you do wanna swap out to non-toxic cookware, like I said, I've been using Caraway for over 2.5 years. I will have a link down below. I highly recommend just getting the cookware set. That way you can bundle and you actually save 20%. It's cheaper than like buying it piece by piece and you won't regret it. Plus I have a deal for you guys. It's just for this channel. The code is Alex Garza and you can stack it and get an extra 10% off. So I will have all the details down below. But like I said, be a really great gift or gift to yourself this coming holiday season. So let's assemble this salad. Their ceramic set comes with a saute pan, fry pan, Dutch oven, and saucepan, plus lids for all of them, a lid holder, and magnetic pan racks for storage. That's something I really love, is just how easy and nice everything looks when you store it in your pantry or in your cupboards. So the reason that I love caraway is because it's 100% non-toxic and free of chemicals like PTFE, which is surprisingly found in a lot of household products and is also one of the most dangerous chemicals that's still allowed to be used on a consumer product. So when it's overheated past 500 degrees, PTFE releases toxic fumes that you can't see or smell, but they affect your health, have been linked to cancer, lower sperm count, behavioral issues, and more. And you definitely don't want your cookware leaching those toxic chemicals. So we've got our chicken. I'm gonna throw in about 3/4 cup Greek yogurt. This is 2%. You can use whatever you like. I'm throwing in a 1/4 cup of light mayo. You could also use avocado oil mayo. I'm gonna throw in some more garlic and salt and pepper, some diced up celery, some chopped up dill. Probably start with 1/4 cup of that. And then I have 2 jalapenos here. I'll probably start with just like a tablespoon or 2 of that. Just kind of eyeball it. Let's stir this up, and then if I want to, I have some Dijon or sweet relish to add in. All right, so I ended up adding in like 2 tablespoons of sour cream, actually. Added a little bit more jalapeno. I think that was it. Oh, I did do a little of the Dijon and the relish. Probably like 2 tablespoons of each. And we are ready. So I'm gonna let this sit in the fridge until we're ready to eat. And when we are gonna eat it, where's my little chips? Oh, we've already been snacking on them. I got them from Costco, the little everything bagel chips. So good. So Michael set up this little walking pad for me. And I'm gonna use it today since the kids are not at school. They're just not like super interested in going like on long stroller walks anymore. And so like they'll go on a walk at night, like a little short one, but we like to do longer, like hour-long walks. So he went outside to go on his, and I'm just gonna walk in here while the kids watch a little Halloween Mickey movie. This came with a remote. This was actually, I got it from my mom last year around the holidays, and then I took it back. Like, are you using that? Because I would like to use it if you're not using it. So she didn't care. She wasn't using it. Oh, I don't want that. Okay. So I have my little fan. I usually have the kids come over and like speed it up for me because it's kind of hard without the remote, but we'll do it. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna walk on this for a little bit, get some steps in. I actually will probably grab my phone. Oh, Michael's home. I'll have Tim turn it up for me. Grab my phone, listen to a podcast, and warm up. Wish this had like a, I have a full-size treadmill. It's out in the garage. And like, I don't know, back whenever we first moved in, I was using it for a while. And then all of a sudden, like the computer screen stopped working. And so I'm not able to like turn it on. And it's just one of those things where we never like really got it fixed. So maybe I'll do that eventually. But yeah, we have like a really nice treadmill. It's too big and bulky for in here, and I don't like going out in the garage, really. All right, my walk is done. I did about a half an hour. I'll probably go outside later and do a little bit more because it's a cold front right now and it feels so good outside. It's like, I've seen so many people in Florida like post on Instagram. They're like, Merry Christmas. It's finally cold outside and I love it. Like it just feels so nice. I've been waiting for this weather. So I will get outside today. The kids are outside playing right now. That's why Colby's barking at them. They're getting ready to go fishing while I do my little workout, which is gonna be fun. They haven't done that in a while. So for workouts, I have not been as structured as I was, one sec. So I have not been as structured with my workouts as I was pre-pregnancy. Pre-pregnancy, I had my calendar and it was like, Monday is lower, Tuesday is upper, Wednesday was Peloton. Like I was very structured and I loved it. Like I did it because I wanted to. And then first trimester hit me like a ton of bricks and I had no plan. Like I just basically tried to fit in what I could. I would say it averaged out to be like 1 upper, 1 lower, and 1 cardio session a week. That's pretty much what I did. And now I would say I've just been trying to ease back into my schedule and back into routine. And what I've noticed is that I really don't like set days of the week right now, because typically, you know, I have enough energy to work all day and fit in my workout where I can and do errands. And like right now, I just noticed that like I can't push myself to that maximum, or else my body just gets so like sore and tired and fatigued. And so I just noticed that I can't do as much in the day as I used to. I just can't push myself quite as hard. So like if I have a day where like I just have a ton of filming to do and a ton of work to do, it's probably just gonna be a walk, you know? So that's kind of what I've noticed is like I don't have set days for things. I share that because I'm about to do a lower body day on the Madeline Moves app right now, and it's Friday. I like literally never do lower body, like my first lower body session of the week on Fridays. But yeah, it's just kind of been what's working for me right now. I also notice I'm more inclined to actually do the workout if I do what sounds fun. So like today, a lower body sounds fun and it sounds like enjoyable to me. So that's what I'm gonna do. But on Monday, mobility sounded fun. And so I did mobility. Like I'm just kind of doing what sounds fun. I'm still trying to get in, like I'm still trying to hit everything as much as I can, but I'm just doing what sounds fun. So I try to get in. Now that I'm in second trimester, I'm trying to get in a lot of mobility, a lot of birth prep, a lot of stretching. It is so helpful and feels so good. I just noticed that my body gets a lot weaker when I'm pregnant, and I get I just feel heavy. I feel kind of, you know, when you can feel all that blood going through your body and you just feel like heavy and swollen. And so stretching and mobility and kind of like Pilates style movements feel great. So I love the Madeline Moves program. So if you're not pregnant, you could still do her program. She has an app, it's called the Moves app, and she has tons of different programs. So when I'm not pregnant, I do the weekly moves. Right now I'm doing Mom Moves, and she has one that's for like second trimester and one that's for third trimester. So I'm currently 20 weeks, I'm doing the second trimester one. We're doing the leg day today. I just do it, you know, as I see fit. So back a few months ago, I thought I was gonna get back into PT. I did PT in the beginning half of the year when I was dealing kind of with an injury, and she helped me a lot with core work and diastasis and stuff like that. And I thought I would go back to her once I hit second trimester, but I've noticed like almost every move that I did in PT is in Madeline's program. So I'm like, I kind of feel like this is good enough. I feel like this is perfect. I've loved it. And what I've done basically is I've just kind of lowered my weights. Now, of course, if you know, whatever you were doing pregnant or whatever you were doing pre-pregnancy is kind of recommended. Like you can stay doing that while you're pregnant as, you know, your body feels up to it. I've just noticed I've lost strength. I really have, and endurance, and I'm trying to build that back up. I think that first trimester just kind of threw me for a loop. I also feel like my bump is bigger than it's ever been. Like it just feels more in the way already. So I'm just trying to make it work, trying to do what I can. I really want to stay strong. I want to have endurance. I want to have strength. Like I said, I'm hopefully going for a VBAC. And so for me, I'm just really prioritizing all the things I can do to make labor and delivery and postpartum easier for me. And not to mention those last like 6 weeks of pregnancy where you're just over it and you don't feel good. I want to make that as enjoyable as possible. And I know for me, that's doing things like prioritizing my movement, prioritizing my strength training and stretching and stuff. So that's what we're doing. Let's hit some legs. Kids are going fishing. Can take the headphones out now. Put some music on. If you, by the way, if you have had a successful VBAC, you want to share a little bit of your story down below or anything, just let me know. I'd be curious because I don't really know much about it. It was actually something that my like OB/midwife's office recommended and brought to my attention that I could do. And I was like, huh, okay. Never thought about it. And now I'm like thinking about it more and more. And I'm like, that sounds nice. I kind of want to do that. So yeah, if you've had an experience with it, let me know. Let's do this, 30 minutes. Okay, so I am done with my workout, and I'm gonna enjoy this chicken salad now. Here's how it came out. It's not too spicy, like your kids could eat it. I didn't do any of the seeds from the jalapeno, you know. I'll have the exact recipe written for you down below if you want to try it. I'll just write it out for you. It's so good. Need some Muscle Boys to open it for mama. Thank you. We've got some probiotics, coconut cults. The flavor I got 2 weeks ago was so good. What was it? I think it was strawberry. It was very good. Do you want some, Rock? So I used to buy this like years ago from the smoothie shop here. And it was like the unflavored version, and it was like 20 bucks, and it tasted terrible, but it's like a probiotic that you eat instead of like a pill. And I really liked the idea of that, but it was expensive. It was hard to get if I didn't go get a smoothie, and it didn't taste good. Anyways, I keep seeing people talk about it again. And so I just looked, and like my grocery store had it. So I got the strawberry last week. This week I got the chocolate. I just do like a tablespoon or two. I usually do it first thing in the morning. I just forgot today. Like before breakfast, and it tastes good now. And this jar is $7, and it lasts me like probably a week and a half for a jar. So I actually feel like that's not bad in terms of price for, like, this is not a yogurt that you just like sit and eat. It's a probiotic yogurt. So you just have 1 or 2 tablespoons, and it's like your supplement for the day. It does have like a bite to it. It's pretty intense and tart, so like Julian doesn't like it. Rocco likes it. Michael, have you tried it?
No, I don't think so.
Come try it. You don't like it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's intense. You have to be used to the flavor.
oh, it's so sour.
It's not something like you'd want to sit down and eat a bowl of. But compared to the unflavored that I used to get years ago, to me, this tastes good. But yeah, it's not something that you want to eat more than a tablespoon or two.
Holy cow, that's bad.
What would you describe it? Like sour? Like super sour? Like, I know, but like, in what way? I know, but it's like, it's hard to just...
Sour.
Yeah, it's super sour, and it has like a... Like, you know when you drink pop and it like burns your throat? It has like something in it like that burns your throat. It's sour like a kimchi or like a probiotic like food would be, but with the flavor, I think it's better. Like, it kind of tastes like an avocado chocolate mousse type thing to me. I actually really don't mind it. Rocco obviously likes it. If he didn't think it was good, he definitely wouldn't eat it. So try it if you see it at your grocery store. I got ours at Fresh Market. It wasn't at like Publix or Whole Foods. It was Fresh Market. And that's it for my pregnancy morning routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks again to Caraway for sponsoring today's video. I will have all the details and information about everything listed down below. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.